This is your flashing lights warning, and welcome to my time with Stoneblock 1. This is episode 9, stream number 25, and we had been editing our League clips for a while now, so we completely forgot what we were doing, and that's the context for this first clip here. Play it. Loading terrain. Where... Now, does anybody have any idea what the fuck we were doing? I think I know. And what makes you think you know? Well, you have the thing here to make sure you remember. You're trying to fill it out so you can build the stuff from it. My god, I think you're right. What's our next step? I have no idea, sir. I don't know if any of that's relevant. That's relevant, probably. Yep. That's annoying. Well, I guess we'll figure it out from here. So we continue on our quest to try to make the Infinity Catalyst. Right now, I believe we're making the stew. Cosmic stew? I forget what it's called. It's the one second from the left, the second biggest one. One with the fruit and foods. But we initially get distracted by coal, because you need coal to make the alchemical coal from Project E, which you need to make dark matter, which you then need to make the pedestal, which we can put the Watch of Flowing Time on and just make things go burr. Too bad the farmers don't really like the Watch of Flowing Time, so it's like not really a good idea to use the pedestal on them either way, so we got distracted for a bit, and then we get back on track making other farmers for the actual thing, for the actual foods we need to grow for the crafting recipe. But then we come across a funny moment that you'll see once this fast forward is over. Anyways, go. Two, three, four, five. Got a bone? Oh, did I just dig up a grave? What? Huh? What the fuck? That's an option? There's just dead bodies in the ground? Well, that makes sense, but okay. Okay. I don't know if it's canon that the Minecraft villagers bury their dead, but who else is going to be out here? Like, there are villages in this world, but how do you die out here? Fall damage? That's the only way I could think you would die out here. Because there's these grass plants everywhere that just are gardens and have food, so I don't know. It's just weird to find a grave randomly. Anyway, this section here is us trying to use the farmer to plant 4 different crops. Problem is that you can technically only use one crop in a farmer because it picks what is in the top left slot to use to plant, rather than, because I thought it worked like you right click and it harvests but still keeps it. That's how I thought the farmer works. No, it's literally harvesting the whole thing and planting it again in the thing, in one action. So yeah, we eventually make 4 farms, and then we have the check-in point of progress at the next full speed clip. So, enjoy. Six, and then it should go to 9 at some point. There we go. I think that's all the simple ones for this. Because all those are more or less being grown, or I think those are being created. These are being grown. Those are being made. And the pumpkin and that. Yep. Now it's time to complicate stuff, such as carrot soup. Forest fruit's probably the simplest, and the rest of these will have their own sets of problems. But we'll get there. Let's probably start with the chorus fruit. Yeah, I was right. Chorus fruit was going to be the easiest of these because it just requires end essence, which we didn't have. So we get that up and running. We also think about making a tier 6 void ore miner. We don't have it, the crystals just yet, but it's whatever. We don't need it right yet. We'll need it later. But yeah, so chorus fruit made. That's it for this clip. Check in speed, and then we'll talk again. Go. And the export bus again. I'll just put it on this one. Forest fruit. Craft. $24. Perfect. And that's another one in the book. Now, what to tackle next? So we look down the recipe pass for a bit and eventually just decide on doing epic bacon, which is just cook pork chop and dye, which I don't know how that makes bacon, but I get why it's rainbow. Anyways, I have a bit of trouble because the recipes. Like, you gotta... So you can automate it, you gotta automate all the dye recipes, and it's like, oh, fucking god. Arg. I hate it. It's annoying, but we eventually set up the dye farm because we need the dye essence, and it's a whole thing. Anyways, to the checkpoint clip. Go! Alrighty. This should speed up the seed germination. The more seeds you have, the more seeds you make. So, now that we have dye essence, why was I making dye essence? That's my current question. I think it's... Oh, right, the bacon. The bacon crate. So, one of the dyes you can't make with the dye mystical agriculture essence is cactus green. Well, we already have a cactus farm. How are we going to make cactus green? Oh, it's very simple. Do you remember the quest we did to get the ultimate furnace? The one that just goes burr. Well, you can burn cactus. So if you burn cactus to smelt cactus into cactus green, well, it's just very efficient and it just works. So we hook that all up. It's confusing because it requires certain inputs and blah blah. It works, and here's the clip of it working. Or at least half working. It works, but anyways, clip. Yeah, this will just burn cactus for cactus. And we have a lot of cactus, and this farm is very good. And then if I do this... Yeah, it's fine. And this short segment is just us finishing up the epic bacon. Simple. Worth epic bacon. Craft it. Alright. And that is another item down. I guess we should move on to beef jerky next. But the beef jerky isn't too hard to figure out, because you need salt. How do you get salt? Well, we need a bucket of water and a pot. Well, we already made the pots. How do we get buckets of water? Well, we already have water essence. Just throw all that in a bucket. Now we have buckets of water and a pot. Put those together and you get salt somehow. I guess it's supposed to be ocean water. And then you just take the salt, combine it with the beef, and then you get beef jerky. And then we put that on the board, and then we talk about what the goal of this whole series is, because we stream these, so we answered a question for chat. Anyways, play it. So, let me just put this in first, lock that. Alright, that's beef jerky, so we can remove that. Alright, so the goal, at least in my eyes, is this quest book. That is to just basically get this green little check mark on just about everything. The issue is, some of these, like this whole tree is busted. I can get it, I'm just gonna do every quest I can. And what we're mainly doing right now is trying to go down this route here. And then we can go back and just do all this as well. Mechanics, Project E. And then once we get all the quests we can, because this one's broken and this one is broken, which means we can't do all the other quests. And once we get all the quests we can done, we'll be able to go to the next version of this mod pack, because this is Stoneblock 1, and then there's Stoneblock 2, and then Stoneblock 3, and then I'll just pick a different mod pack to play. Okay, so yeah. These two are the broken bastards. Rabbit stew. So the rabbit stew and the carrot soup were not that bad in total. We were pretty much just able to craft them up and get some auto-crafting going, and there they were. But then came the meatloaf. The meatloaf was a problem. We needed like a cup, I think it was 3 more farms. Onions, tomatoes, and barley. You need barley for bread, otherwise you have to go through complicated crafting recipes, because you can't use wheat for bread anymore in this pack. Of course, tomatoes for ketchup, because it's a meatloaf. And then, onions, because it's a meatloaf. But yeah, we eventually get that going, and that's this, and then check-in clip, and we'll see what's after that when we check that out. Next. Alright. And that is meatloaf. Made. That is that done. But now we are down to beetroot soup and dragon fruit, which stem from the same issue. The only real way to get them is by growing them from trees. I have an idea of how to do this, but we will see what happens. Our initial plan with this was to go down the industrial foregoing route. But industrial foregrowing is just usually a very good mod for stuff like this, but not for these trees, unfortunately. Well, they kind of become useful later, I think, if I remember right, but anyways. Yeah, we do that, we need rubber, so we breed a rubber chicken using the Watch of Flowing Time, and then we get rubber seeds so we don't have to rely on a chicken. Because rubber tree saplings don't exist, I guess, and we can't get one. Yeah. Anyways, we build the 4 machines we wanted for the 2 plants we needed, and let's see how well that actually worked out, shall we? Next. This gave a jungle sapling. A jungle sapling. Okay, well, this was a waste of my fucking time. Ah. How the fuck do you... I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna tear this all down in a second after I repair this pickaxe. Yeah, industrial foregoing, just turning those saplings into jungle, and jungle wood, and not giving us the fruit. Well, the fruit was technically never grown, hence why it didn't give us fruit. But, anyways, what you have to do is grow the trees, and then you get a plant fertilizer to bone meal the individual fruit. We just picked one, we only need like one source of all this, honestly. And then we got a mechanical user from Extra Utils 2, which basically you can set to just right click, and that harvests the fruit. It drops on the ground, get a vacuum hopper, and then export that to a chest, and that chest into the ME system, and Bob's your uncle, I guess. That's how you do that. And, well, that's pretty much it for the stream. Just one last normal speed clip here, and then I'll sign us off to the next one. Let's make meatballs! Hooray! Wish we didn't have to fucking hand make them. But it didn't. Ah, fuck. Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's how all that is made. Next we can go for the ball, and then all the singularities. That's going to be the fun part. But I'm probably going to wrap this stream up after I get the cosmic meatballs in, so I'll have to see you next time. Yep, that's more or less stream number 26. No, this is stream number 25. I screwed that up, I'm not fixing it. Stream number 25 is over. I'm going to hand you off to stream number 26 and just forget that mistake ever happened, okay? Also leave a like or something, I don't know. Next! And welcome to stream number 26, where we actually have a 20-minute fast forward section here, because, well, we didn't do anything for the first 20 minutes of anything. No, just, we started to get the Endless Pearl made, but then it's like, we need more neutronium, because we forgot about the automatic neutronium crafting stuff we had. But that's something we realized later. So we just grab all the neutronium and try to expand the farm up there a bit, and then we finish the Endless Pearl, and then there's the clip here. Play it. Alright, and that's another item complete off the list. So now we just need the Infinity Catalyst. That's the result of all this. So we just need all the singularities. All the singularities. All the, you know, that was a terrible joke, and I admit it. But I do not care. Next. This mini 5-minute section here is just us trying to figure out, well, where's all the neutronium essence going? And then realizing where all the neutronium essence is going. Play it. Around those, we had a bunch of that. Where did it go? Hey, neutronium seeds. Hey, 5 neutronium. Where the fuck? Huh? Fuck. Export seeds. Export neutronium. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That's an automatic crafting system I have here. I forgot what these were for. That's why we can't make any. We already have. I mean, dirt. Also, I'm stupid. I have dirt. What did I say about being stupid again? Now, this section here is just us, well, we need more neutronium, so, and we have the Watch of Flowing Time, and we figured out that it's already being, all this stuff is being made, so we just need the essence. Well, grab one of our garden sites and go to town. And then the normal clip is just a check-in clip to see how far we are in that process. Anyways, enjoy! I need 1, 2, 3, 12, 13 more things, and then we need 64 and whatever. Alright, planting. I need a scythe. I forgot to grab a replacement. Okay. So, what the plan is to just turn this on, go burr, and send it all back with the ender pouch. And hopefully by the end of it, we'll be able to fill up both of these, and then not have to worry about neutronium. Well, that's the plan. Let's get to it. So why do I start everything with so? Because it's easy. Anyways, this 15-minute section here is just us going through that neutronium process, so we can actually have 2 layers of farm, and just actually have neutronium on deck. There's also a bit of essence shenanigans, like the actual regular type of essence, you know, Infernium to Superium, the yellow to the red, technically Insanium. I don't think we actually touched that. Anyways, we do that, and we start getting the cabling ready for the, compressors, the singularity compressors, because you take blocks of, like, iron and all the other materials, a bunch of them, and then you get a singularity out of it. That's how those work, but for 50 minutes, it's just us building that and these farms, so speed away! And with that, 2 layers of neutronium, that should be enough. If it isn't, well, we have room to grow. Alrighty, that task complete. Now for this task. The singularities. Great. If you thought 15 minutes was long, get ready for an hour and a half. That's what this section here that we're speeding through now is. It's an hour and a half. What is it? Well, we need all the different metals for all the different singularities. Some of them we just don't have on deck because we don't have the seeds for them. They're not growing right now. So we have to get all of those set up and running, and that takes a bit because of the essence shenanigans and all of that. At some point, I realize the reactor is low on fuel. Not really low, I don't think, but we ran out of yellorium to smelt to put into the reactor. So now I switched it over to the backup uranium system, which, good. I also realized, god damn, where are we getting all this coal? We just have a lot of coal. I don't know why, but we just do. So I just set up a crafter to craft it into the alchemical coal, and then the next year, and the next year, and then the blocks. So those will just be something we need to port back into the system for one, and two, just as an EMC bomb, so we can have those. But yeah, the main thing of this system, right, that's holding us back right now is the seeds, and that's what takes up the majority of this time, I believe, is just getting everything set up with the singularities, because in the fast forward clip, we're done with that, and then, well, we'll go with what's after that after that. Anyways, enjoy the speed and the sounds and the shit. So we now have the singularities. The singularities are just slow as fuck. That's kind of because, yeah, they're all sharing. What I feel like doing is getting ME assemblers and other things. And, oh, they just leaving the top parts open. And then accelerator cards. And then I can probably mark these off the list. But, actually, where are... I'm going to timestamp that at least. Where are iron? Where's gold? Well, for this last 40-minute fast forward section, I do not know what we're doing here. It seems to just be random junk that we're doing. Just I think we were kind of planning out for the next stream because I knew how much time I had left. It's like, yeah, there's not much I can do right now, so I might as well hold it all off until the next stream. But we made the final tier of a barrel for all the cryo fluid, I guess, and got some stuff building for cross cryo-stabilized flux ducts so we can have those. Because we do have a plan for next stream, but the next stream's already done, so it's going to be in this episode, so I won't even tease you. So, hold on. I'll come back when it's time for me to say goodbye to this stream. Hold on. Okay, and that's stream 26. Enjoy stream 27. And welcome to stream number 27, where we start off by realizing we shouldn't have done Essence because A, it's probably lagging the game, and B, it is not fast enough with the towers we have, and if we try to just build more, it's just gonna lag the game more. So, we need to pivot. And what do we pivot towards? The only other way to get resources in this, the Void Ore Miner. And well, it's the Void Ore Miner. We just need some materials, the crystals that we already have, and we also decided to make a backup power source, the Tier 6 Lightning Rod, I believe it is. We don't build it, it's just there in case the reactor is like, well, I can't do anything else. Yeah, you know, like it's just like we draw too much power from the next stuff we're gonna set up in the next clip. Anyways, enjoy the speed for like 25 minutes. Well, the clip is 25. You know what? Just enjoy the speed. I'll stop talking. Next. Now this is tier 6, but I feel like I'm going to want more of this, technically. So, let's see what I figure out here. Now what this 1 hour section we're speeding up here is more us figuring out what we want to do exactly. Because, like, we can convert everything to a void ore miner, but how are we going to process the materials? We need to figure that out. So that's us planning here and getting things set up for that, with inputting a bunch of certain things into the auto crafter. And, well, the normal speed clip will explain a bit more what we were doing, because I just need marker moments, man, so I'm not just sitting here saying nothing. It's, you know, editing or something. Next. Hello, YouTube. Well, I decided to make a marker moment. So what we have here is just we're making the where is it? These. Those are encoded to be craftable. Same with the upgrades and the encoder patterns. Because probably as I said before, since I'll record the voiceover later, this section marked off by those blocks is going to be where we put the new factory. Because what we're doing is we're going to upgrade to just void ore miners and resource miner. Probably 2, 1, complete overkill, but yep, that's what we're trying to do. And now we just have the case of the disappearing glass, and I don't think it's working now. It is. And then obsidian. Now what I can do is get a gauge on like just about everything that comes out of this thing, because I'm unsure all that does. Let's fill up and we'll figure out how we want to do all the ore processing. The reason for the obsidian chest is to find out how much items, different types of items we get. Because if you don't know what actually comes out of it, then it's just going to build up in the ME system and it's going to become a problem later. Because these things are fast. Really fast. I mean, it took about a half hour to fill up that obsidian chest with a bunch of different types of items. Anyways, in the meantime, while we're waiting to fill that up, we basically just, what's a good word for it? We take out the tier 3, growth crystals from the farming tower, because I think that's what's causing the lag a lot of the time. It could just also be the drawers, could be the ME system. I have no idea, I'm trying not to deal with lag. But, we do that, we check out the chest, and here's the regular speed clip is just going to be what the general plan is for the ores that are found in the inventory. Go. What we do is make pulverizers, make the redstone furnaces, and then we have the ingots. And we use the ingots to signal with the emitter to a export bus redstone to get rid of the ore itself. And we do that for just about all these, probably. The question is, how much do we want to keep on us? That's the main question. 10,000 should be fine. It's a good number. Now I gotta sort this all out to what can actually be used in the way I want it to. Well, onwards. Now that all the ores are sorted, we now have to figure out how we actually want to do this. Well, it's fairly simple. Import the ores into a pulverizer, import the pulverized ores into a furnace, and then import the, oh, that gives me an idea for stream 28. Hold on. No, continue. And then import the ingots into the system, and then when we have enough ingots, we'll just void all the ores we don't need. Simple. So we build up a line that can be extended out the back, if in case we need more throughput, essentially. Like, oh no, we have too many ores. Go, go, go. And that's just about it for this section. The normal speed part is just to save your ears for the fast forward, because it's annoying. Anyways, next! Now for the upgrading journey. And we have 2 left because of this. Back to testing if this clogs, the whole thing clogs or not. Yeah, imagine that section at 20 times speed, which is what these fast forwards run at. Yeah, I did not think that'd be nice, so full speed. Anyways, this next section is, well, the line's done. Now we just gotta deal with the overflow. How do we deal with the overflow? Trash cans, emitters, and export nodes. And we have to build this weird octopus-looking thing, because of course we do. And then we check back in again, and yeah, it's not much when you're just kind of doing shit, and the plan's already said. I also say part of the plan here. I just need to remind myself to do the thing with the trash cans on the next stream, which isn't done yet. It's like Sunday. No, it's Monday, technically, because it's 1:30 a.m. Fuck. Next! Alright, so this system should be all technically ready to be hooked up. We have it exporting into pulverizers, into furnaces, or just pulverizers for things like this. And secondaries just to get trash because I don't want to deal with them. And then once we fill up on the primaries of ingots, it will void all of these ores, and I'm probably going to have to make another one of these systems for the other stuff because this... yeah, we got iron, gold, lead, didn't deal with that, tin, coal, aluminum, didn't deal with that, copper, we didn't deal with iridium, we didn't deal with these, we dealt with this, dealt with redstone, didn't deal with apatite, or lapis, or any of the rest of these. So all these ores can just go in here. So this section here is just us. It's a bit of trying to figure out why we have stuff built, because we forget why things exist around here, because we just forget things. It's how we are. Anyways, and then it's building the other trash octopus, let's call it, because we need to deal with all the other stuff that comes through here. These are just the ores that I want to process. There's a bunch of junk ores I just don't want. So we're trashing some of those directly, and then there's the other ones we kind of want to keep an amount of, mainly the environmental tech ones and some other ones. So process those as well, and just expand the line, and everything's hunky-dory. That's about it. I explain a lot of stuff in the regular speed. I'm trying to do my own job, but then when I edit, it's like, huh, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Anyways, play it. Oh, YouTube, however long that fast forward went. I have no idea. Maybe I'll interrupt it. I'll figure it out in editing. Anyway, this is the trash tower. This is where all the items go to be trashed when we have excess of certain things. So, like if we have 10,000 copper ingots, goodbye to the copper ore because we don't even want to be processing it. That's that. This is the smelter and pulverizer array. It's expandable out the back. And all the materials are currently coming from one single tier 6 void ore miner. And just look at her go. Then there's this. Drained that much. Ugh. But now for next stream, we're going to have to do this, which is fix this. Because all our crafting blocks for the compressors are, well, essence-based. Are they essence-based? Actually, hold on. No, they're not. They're not essence-based. I'm just an idiot. Yeah. Gold ingot. Tin ingot. Yeah, right, because the essence, you can't make the blocks with the essence, so I can turn this on now. I'm just an idiot. Oh. So then the plan for next stream is, I have no fucking idea. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If this even is I don't think this will be at the end of an episode marker, this will probably be in the middle. Anyways. I totally forgot. I thought everything was hunky-dory here. It's not. Some of these export buses are not exporting, so we're just not getting the ores into the pulverizers. But that's a problem for next stream, because stream 27 is over. So now I have two things to remember. The trash cans and the imports. Oh boy. Too bad that's a few days away, and I might just forget. Anyways, I'll see you in stream 28. And welcome to stream number 28, where I actually remember the things I was worried I would forget. Let's just play the clip here. That will just get ingots, and then once this fills up with nickel, this will fill up, it will empty of iron, and then it will start smelting all of the nickel. Because this stops, which means it can eventually empty, so we're fine so long as the secondary of something is in fact smeltable. So that's what we're going to fix now, and then we're going, while we do this, is fix the input problem. Anyways, let's go. So we go through all the bottom tier machines, some pulverizers on the left, some furnaces on the right, and just check the secondaries of what's coming in here to make sure we can actually smelt them and use them, stuff that we actually want. Some of it we don't want, and also the supply issue, no, it's just because the ores are not coming through. It's not because they're not being imported, it's because we don't have any to import. That's the issue. Anyways, regular speed clip is us testing the theory fully of if it fills up on the secondary, what happens. Anyways, enjoy. 3, one more, and then what should happen is this stops. Yep, and then it took all of it. Now it's just making nickel, and this will fill up on iron. And then we'll pick up all the iron, and then we'll go through it. And that's what will happen for all of these. So yeah, we didn't actually need all of these trash cans. Some of these do produce bullshit we don't want, so only 2 trash cans left. Neat. Perfect. Well, we solved the issue. It's just slow. That's why we're not getting some of it, and that solved the trash cans. We then take a quick minute to talk to chat about what's all been going on, since some people haven't been here the whole time, which makes sense. And then it's time for a singularity check. Give us the nether quartz singularity, whenever we need it. Well, just 12 more, and then we're done. The thing is, I'm not sure I can even speed it up. Well, I could get more ore processing for that. That might be what I do. What I do in this section is take out the auto-crafting patterns, basically by breaking the ME interfaces, and then just picking those all up and sorting through them, because we do not want the singularities to run off of the farms anymore. Just let the farms die, and just have them there as a backup in case something goes wrong. So we just do all that, minus the flux, because we don't have a good way to get the flux, because we still need gold and silver and a lot of other stuff that we just don't have a backlog of, or because of the singularities themselves, and blah blah. Anyways, time for a singularity check, and then we'll get back into it again. Go. Step closer. Wonder what the order's going to be like. I still need to figure this out somehow. Alrighty. But we'll figure it out as we go. That's one. That's a two. I assume that'd be the fastest. As we've continued to play this game, we've developed a bit of lag. That's either because of the farm or the AE system. Or maybe the big wall of drawers that we have, which are displaying items. Or maybe it's the React. It could be a lot of things. It's probably the AE system and how I'm just crushed on one mod, because this mod pack wasn't like a walkthrough mod pack. Because usually mod packs, with their quests, will give you like a taste of everything that's in it, not select things. But anyways, we decide to tear down the wall of drawers. Like Mr. Gorbachev. I just don't know why he made it out of drawers. I just felt like including that joke because I skip over it in the fast forward. Anyways, the normal speed clip will play. I forgot what it was already because my brain is made of soup. Next! Alright. The wall of drawers is gone. We now just have the buffer drawer. That's for the essence we're making, because we need this stuff occasionally. It's fine. This overflows, I just void it. We have a bit of extra of some of these, but that's always going to happen with how it works. Yeah. Maybe that will help our lag issue. But for now, everything's fine. Continue. From there, we do two things. First one is we make a chest full of items that we need for expansion. So, like how the line over there of pulverizers and furnaces work, you just expand it out the back, and if you need another set of lines, well, we have a bunch of ports we can hook up to the major ME system if we need even more. That's what that chest is, more or less. Just every item we would need to do that in a box. Simple. And also from there, there's the simple alloy smelter up top, which we used for automating the upgrade kits. So we upgrade the simple alloy smelter to the top tier one, and that's what this whole thing is. And then we play the regular speed clip, which I've already forgotten again. I think it's just me explaining that again. Or something's broken. No idea. Next. Okay, well, minus any problems, this should be fine. And now we have an enhanced alloy smelter, so making these should be a lot easier. And from there, we actually use the expansion chest to, well, expand, and then make funny joke. Please laugh. Enjoy. Right, because we added 7. And the bottoms are a different one. Yeah, 15. That should help boost the speed of it. Yeah, look at it go. No, you just caught that at the right time. That didn't do anything. Look, just let me have my win. No. Quit being delusional. From there, we realized there's a bunch of pulverized doors, for some reason, in the system. It's like, huh, why are these here? Anyways, then we take those ores and we start to process them so they can just be gone. You know, we just don't want them, so go away. Simple. I could have avoided them, but no, fuck that. Let's process them. From there, we make the 3x3 shovel. I think it's called an excavator. Because we want more void ore miners, and we need space for void ore miners. So we put the void ore miners underground with the other void ore miner, and, well, we realize we're a fucking idiot. Because it's like every single day with this shit. We're a fucking idiot because we forget things. Anyways, take a look and enjoy yourself, I guess. Hooray. There's something... Because we're just using... No, we're using the crystal lens. Hold on. That may explain why... That may help our ore generation, explain why a lot of what I was seeing through here was not ores and actually the crystals. Sounds like a fuck up I'd do. Oh well. Yeah, that looks better. Let's give it a minute to work. Well, after that idiot moment, let's just call it that, we continue to clear out the area we're going to put the void ore miners, and holy shit, why are there so many beehives? And why are the bees so strong? We're in this dragon armor, and they still kick our ass. Like, you'll see, I have gapples, so I don't die. But yeah, let's clear out the area, and then do the count for how many bees there are, and then as we drill the boreholes, we'll do a quick blip section, and then you'll get yourself a chance cube that we haven't done in a while. I'll probably do a bunch of them at the end of the series, just to see what all we can find. Anyways, enjoy! Alright, so in this space, we definitely have one. I think there was another one we broke earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 beehives in this one area. What the fuck? Now to get rid of them. Since we're all the way down here, I think we're safe. Fuck it. Well, that just made a problem for my... Well, no, it didn't. It kinda did, kinda didn't. But, yeah, that guy's fucked. I just need to get rid of the water. Or at least stop it from flowing. Chance cubes. I don't know how to fucking transition into this part. Because it's an hour and a half speed clip, because it took us that long to make all the tier 6 void ore miners that we wanted to place down. The main issue was the tier 6 structure frames, because those require nether stars. And we've been using nether stars on the crystal matrices, or whatever they are. The blue bars. Anyway, we didn't have enough nether stars. We had to turn that off, so it wasn't consuming any, and then speed through with the Watch of Flowing Time to the Woot Farm, because it does work on it. The only issue is, we ran out of, I think, both Soul Sand at one point, and Wither Skulls at another point, but thankfully, with the Wither Essence that's been spawning from the Withers, we were able to get enough skulls, and just tweak some things, so hopefully we can just keep pumping out Wither Skulls, so we have enough, so we don't come into this problem again. We set up all the tier 6s, and then we'll play the normal speed clip, and then I'll sign you out for the episode. I hope you've enjoyed, but more of a sign out later. Next! So now, this is probably dying. Not majorly, but it is. So, now with all of these complete, I'm going to flip the switch, because we cannot power all these right now. I will have to do that next week. For now, let's empty our inventory, and then, swap that over. And that will be it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed. I need that pickaxe back. And probably myself in editing will see myself out. Anyways, enjoy. But yep, if you paid attention to that clip, you saw the reactor was on, but we were still losing power. So we need to figure out power. I am not expanding that reactor, but the lightning rod we had, it does work. It just fucks with the capacitor bank. So the plan is to make a mechanism bank, essentially, and see where that goes, because it's weird with how the cryoducts works. The cryoducts are the problem. But that's next week and the next episode, because my time with number 9 is over. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I know my content's, like, very varied here, but whatever, man. I'm just doing this for the time sink. You know how it is. Goodbye! Oh, wait, no, wait. It's until next time. Bye-bye.